Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Tanbrella from CZT Yoko Kaga. And this is a new one coming from tanglepatterns.com. When you go to the description section of this video and click on the link that says for more inspiration from the creator of this tangle, that'll take you to Tangle Patterns, which scroll down and you will see the step out. Also, you will see the lovely samples, great inspiration, that's why I call it that, on how you can utilize this tangle. It's really, really neat. And then also, if you are not subscribed to Tangle Patterns, highly recommend it, as well as to Zentangle. If you're not, subscribed to the HQ, we call it, ZHQ newsletter, our blog, do that as well, so that we stay up on top of everything. And then while you're at it, if you feel like it, below the links to the step outs, you will find my link tree. It has links to everything to do with me, and you can go to my website and click to subscribe to my I think it just says follow my website. It's essentially my blog, and you will receive things like daily tangle like this, class recaps when I send them, and more as I get more organized. All right, so like I said, this is really, really neat. I can see several uses for this already. All right, I'm think I'm gonna do it from the corner, and it starts off with, well, it's not quite a curly Q, but a curved line coming back on itself. And I'm just gonna go right off the page here. Oh, well, actually, it's like a flipped 6, or if you did it this way, I guess it'd be. Nope, still not a 9. It's a D with a curve. Whatever it takes to, so that way you don't have to think too hard about it. I think harder about what do I want to call this than actually doing it. Okay, then we're going to aura this. So I'm starting on the outside on the long curve line and coming around like so. And then from any point really on here, we're going to just put, she has us doing 4 lines. Let's just go straight, sort of. And however you want to do them, in whatever order. And let me just look again. Okay, they're not. I have, this one I have all coming from the same point. When I was playing with it, I had them really spread out. And I'm like, no, that's not right. Whatever way you want to do it. Because she has some that, are connected. Some, well, actually, like that looks like it's a little separated. However you want to do it, it's all good. But that's always why I like to share that link, so that way you can explore for yourself. All right, so then after this, we're going to put some C-shaped curve lines going up to where they all gather. Hence the brella part of this. I didn't look to see what the well, I will read later. You can feel free to read later as to the I know I looked quickly just to find out about the name, because it's always interesting. All right, and then from here, now she has us doing a secondary line, so aura-ing this, and it's one of those where I suppose if this is kind of like the decorating phase. So if you had something else in mind, I am sure you could probably do it. But that is how the tangle goes. Except that it grows upon itself. It's kind of an organic tangle. And, let's put, I'll have it come out this way. And so you can attach it from wherever, but it's basically, or rinse and repeat from this point, and just wherever you want to put the next one. So we start with that kind of curly Q, and then aura it, and then decide how you want those lines, or just don't think about it. Not thinking about it is a good way to do it. And you just see what happens, and then you go with it, And that's fun. And then let's, you could probably have a couple coming from the same one. It's not going to matter. Let's put one over this way and well, and then you can do this part backwards too. You can make a 6. See? Because we know it just doesn't matter. All right, let's do like that. Like I said, it's a really cute tangle. And I love the organicness of it. And let's see, and I'll probably put this in my organic category because I had decided for my description of organic. Now I can't remember how. Oh yeah, let's do it the other way. My description was a tangle that grows upon itself like this. So it's just, you could stop here or you can keep it growing. It just depends on what it is that you want to do with it. And it doesn't, not meaning it comes from nature type of thing. Because usually we say organic and that's what we think. I'm going to do a second one right here. A second one. Well, yeah, a second one coming off from here. That's what I meant. Yeah. Apparently today I like going off the page. It's all good. But, look at how fun. How fun is that? All right, and then, oops, I have to do the little extra, the little aura on these, which I think it's really super cute. The extra line here, the aura, which that should have connected up here. But you know what? I will course correct that one in a second. And then it's just up to you, however you may wish to decorate them. And yeah, because she has, a good number of ideas. On my version of the step out, I didn't do it on all. I might just leave some of those blank, but I think it's kind of fun. Add another line to these, another aura. And then I'm going to fill it in, but I want to leave some shine. And the way I do the shine, just because sometimes I get carried away and I forget, well, I don't know, carried away or forget, I don't know. Whatever way I want to look at it, I suppose. And I might just fill in that section. So what I try to do is do like this and put a scribble on either side of where I want that shine to be, and then fill in from there to the end. And if you do it bigger than you think, then you can always come back and, fill in like that. And by the way, if you do the shine, it really makes it effective if you have it kind of jagged in there. So like that's one way you could play with it. I love her samples with all of the orbs and stuff. And actually, on the second sample, the one underneath the step outs, she has just added the curve lines all the way up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this could so go for, I call them spooky tangles. And maybe I should put that in there because it would fit in just fine. Because it could kind of look like a spider web, partly, a partial spider web or something. I love tangles like this that they're non-representational. All of them are inspired by something, but where you can just get varying ideas of what that could look like, what it could fit in with. It's all our imagination, but it's just fun. It's just fun. I'm kind of doing every other one, so I'm going to do this one. And then, you know what? We'll add some shading. Also, let's see. There's also something neat about adding that contrast that I like anyway. Yeah, see, and if I fill in with contrast, it just kind of hides the, because I had a line that didn't line up the way I wanted it to. So filling in is a great course corrector. And I don't know if I'm going to, but you could fill in some of these as well. You certainly could. Also, well, maybe I'll do it on these. I'm going to just do a little wispy line. Maybe I'll do it on all of them. I don't know. Oh, I kind of like it. I'm going to add it on all of them. It's kind of like a pleat, sort of. Implies a pleat. That's hard to say together. Oh, so fun. All right, now some ideas on shading. Here's my initial thought. Number one, where things gather, so right where I put those lines, and they will just be accentuated by the graphite. I'm just spreading it out just a little bit. Okay. And then let's do this. Because if we're thinking umbrella, and this does kind of tuck underneath that, but let's just, whoops. I had, oh, here it is. Sometimes you want to have a little bit nicer, well, although look at that, didn't really matter, did it? A little thinner tip sometimes. It still looks really, really neat though. All right, like it, like it. And being that it's umbrella, I'm thinking, instead of using a bunch of well, you know what? Maybe I'll just do it on this. We'll see. We'll see. We could do a bunch of flux shapes or teardrops, right? Which would then look like raindrops. And this I want to create the gradient, yes, and keeping the darkness as close as I can to that, to that curve line. As I say, this last one I probably could have just used what's left on the Tortillion. Oh, there we go. How cute is that? All right. So like I said, we can make a little background, right? Oh, sure we can. Make them look a little not like seed shapes, just kind of random here and there, different directions. Oh, I think I need one right here. Maybe one. Well, no, it wouldn't be under there because it doesn't matter. It's non-representational. It doesn't have to be accurate. All right. Well, that was fun. All right. And if you enjoyed this, I hope you did. Would love it if you click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I mentioned the description section already, so do check that out. I also want to highlight two things. One, if you're interested in tangling online, you can come and join me and a whole bunch of other Tangle addicts on Thursdays, generally on Thursdays. This, at the time of this recording, this upcoming week will be Wednesday instead of my Thursday PM class. So if you take a look, go to my website, link is in the link tree. And you will see that notated already. That's just this week. Generally, they're on Thursdays. You know, I have an AM and what I call an AM and a PM session, AM and PM my time. And there's also some places to follow me for postings. And I don't have it listed on there as far as following classes, but if you follow my Facebook page, I also put them on there. And the reason I mention places where you can follow for classes is because that way you get reminders, you get notices, and it shows it in your time zone and you don't have to calculate it. Also, second thing is if you'd just like to be able to hang out with a bunch of tanglers, we have an amazing community, very active, and very supportive. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of great conversation that goes on in our private Facebook group. So if you're interested in something like that, click on that link, and then there are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry. And just like to make sure that you're aware of that. And let's see what else. Those are the main 2 things that I want to highlight. Everything else on there is self-explanatory. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.